Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is May 11th. So my person that I am scraplifting today is Zelda Smith, and on Instagram she is crazed4crafts. Let me see. As far as nope, it doesn't look like she has a YouTube page. So I have absolutely loved this layout for a super long time. So I am going to attempt it. And it did take me 2 days. So I'm just putting it out there. Plus, I wanted to dig into my March kit. So what I did was I just took a piece of paper and drew a heart. And then I traced it on the center of my paper. And then I just did little, I don't even know how far apart they are. If you need to know, I can measure them as far as the heart goes. But then around the edge, it was 1/2 inch. So every 1/2 inch, I put a dot. So then I took some embroidery floss and I did greens and blues instead of her beautiful rainbow. And I just started at one side and worked my way in. Now, I didn't have enough to go 1 for 1 all the way around, so some of them are doubled up. And there's this one spot on the left-hand side where they crisscross, and it's the only spot that they do that. So that's why I opt to put my photo on that side of the paper instead of the other side where Zelda has hers. And I am documenting a fun little picture of my husband and I when we went to San Antonio. We took the kids there for fall break, and it was right around St. Patrick's Day. So they had actually dyed the river green, and then Christopher got us these fun little green margarita things. And so that's kind of why I did that green and blue aspect. So I am using one of the papers. I don't know what it's called. Of course, I just put the branding strip down, but I do have an unboxing of this on my channel. So if you need to know, or there's always the Hip Kit Club, you can check them out. So I backed my photo in some lime tissue paper that was from a Hip Kit Club a couple months ago. And then I backed it again with that green paper. And now I am going to start on my embellishing. So I do stay fairly monochromatic, really sticking with the greens. I pull out that chipboard piece that says March Memories, and that is going to be my title. From the ephemera pack, I grab a little notebook. It says Spring Notes, and another chipboard tab to put at the top of my photo. I'm going to add some of these florals in, and I know they have some other colors, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. My intention was on the embellishing not to do this, but it did stay fairly greens and blues. Now, these acetate pieces are stunning, and you get like a gazillion of them. And I use 6 of them on this layout. So I do 2 of the border strips, and then there was a piece that said March, so I'm going to put that on my tab. And then I thought about this tag. I really like how everything's clear, and so you can still see the stitching. So I wasn't covering up like too much. I mean, I probably covered up more than I would have liked, but that's okay. I'm also going to add that star that's glaring at you right now. Says you, And then this little arrow says together. So I'm going to put that on my title. So it'll say March Memories Together. And then I'm going to find this blue butterfly and I am going to stick it up. Oh, I guess it's blinding. So sorry. So then I have these fun Bramble Fox perspectives with fruit in them. And as you can see, there's a lime and a orange in our drink. So I had a lemon and a lime. No, a lemon and an orange. And so I'm going to put some oranges on there, some lemons on there, and an orange. I cannot get the pineapple on. But don't worry, there is going to be some lime. Actually, lots and lots and lots of limes. So this is the April sequin mix from Spiegelmom Scraps. It's called Limeade Twist. And I knew I wanted it on here, but I didn't know to what extent. And originally I thought I was going to cover up the heart because I thought my stitching was going to be worse than it was. So since I didn't end up covering it with a piece of pattern paper, I decided I am going to fill it with sequins. So I'm going to use my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive. I'm just going to do basically the shape of the heart with glue, and then I am literally going to dump my sequins on there. So I have a little bit left. I have some other margarita pictures that I want to do. So I might have to just get another mix of it because I'm not sure that that is going to be enough. So we'll see. I do use my finger a little bit to kind of scoot them around so they're not like super piled up in one area. I really want you to be able to see that heart shape and not have any like really huge gaps. And my fingers were getting a little gluey, so I decided to use the packaging a little bit. And then I am going to add some sequin trails to my butterfly. And then I am going to do 2 little clusters of 3 down by both lemons down below. And that is pretty much going to do it. So in the description box, there will be a list of everybody who is playing along this month. So they may not be playing along today, but definitely head over there and check them out. And we would love for you to play along, as well as head over to Zelda's Instagram and give her some love because she is super, super inspiring. There is so much fun stuff on there. And yeah, and go get these sequins because, you know, it's like getting to be summertime. It's time to eat all the fruit. So it's time to have some limeades. Or at least that's my rationale. Now I decided to tap it. That way I knew what was going to come off and kind of see if there was any extra holes, which there was just a little bit. So I'll use my crystal katana and I use the side that has the metal piece to kind of scoot them around. So that is going to do it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this. I love how this turned out. It was definitely a labor of love, but totally worth it. And you could also string sequins on those as well, which would be super fun as well. I do have a couple of close-ups. If you like this, I'd love if you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you. If you have been sticking around with me for a while, thank you, thank you. And there is my layout. So remember to wear your crown, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.